The world is changing faster than ever. Economic systems are shifting, power structures are evolving, and the future is being shaped right now. Welcome to Iron Horizon. Millions of jobs are quietly disappearing, not in the future, but right now. Artificial intelligence isn't coming for your work someday. It has already started replacing humans across entire industries. And most people have no idea how fast this shift is happening. We are not witnessing a loud robotic takeover. There are no machines marching through the streets. Instead, the revolution is happening silently, inside corporate offices, data centers, and lines of code. For decades, automation threatened factory workers and manual labor. This time, it's coming for the white-collar world: analysts, programmers, consultants, designers, accountants, the very jobs once considered safe from machines. Tasks that used to take teams of people days or weeks to complete can now be done in seconds by advanced algorithms. Market analysis, legal summaries, software debugging, customer support, financial modeling. Entire workflows are being compressed into a single prompt. Companies aren't publicly announcing humans replaced by AI. Instead, they freeze hiring, eliminate roles quietly, and redistribute the workload to automated systems. Positions disappear through attrition, restructuring, or efficiency initiatives. This isn't a temporary downer. It's a structural transformation of the global economy. In January 2026 alone, U.S. employers announced over 100,000 layoffs, one of the highest starts to a year since the Great Recession. Increasingly, artificial intelligence is cited as a contributing factor. Surveys suggest that more than one-third of companies plan to replace certain roles with AI by the end of the decade. Nearly half of businesses already using advanced AI tools report that those systems have replaced at least one employee. For corporations, the incentive is obvious. Replacing a $120,000 a year professional with a $20 a month AI subscription isn't just efficient, it's irresistible. But the impact goes far beyond individual companies. This shift is global. Countries that built their economies on outsourcing knowledge work, from call centers to software development, are facing unprecedented pressure. Voice AI systems can handle customer service in dozens of languages simultaneously. Translation tools eliminate the need for human intermediaries. Automated coding assistants reduce the demand for large development teams. For the first time in modern history, cheap labor is no longer the ultimate competitive advantage. Algorithms don't sleep, don't unionize, don't demand raises, and don't make human mistakes. Economists warn we may be entering a new phase of capitalism, one where productivity rises dramatically, profits soar, but human employment stagnates or declines. Historically, technological revolutions eventually created more jobs than they destroyed. The Industrial Revolution eliminated many manual roles, but gave rise to entirely new industries. The Digital Revolution created millions of jobs in computing, communications, and services. But artificial intelligence may be fundamentally different. Previous machines replaced muscle. AI replaces cognition. It can write reports, generate designs, analyze legal documents, compose music, diagnose diseases, and even conduct scientific research. In other words, it competes directly with human intelligence, not just human labor. This creates a paradox. The more capable AI becomes, the fewer people are needed to produce the same economic output. Growth no longer requires proportional increases in employment. Some analysts call this the productivity trap. Society becomes wealthier overall, but that wealth concentrates among those who own the technology rather than those who work. We are already seeing early signs of this shift. Major technology firms report record profits while simultaneously reducing headcount. Startups that once required hundreds of employees now operate with small teams augmented by AI tools. Entire departments, from marketing to research, can function with a fraction of their previous staff. Even creative industries, once considered uniquely human, are being transformed. AI can generate images, videos, music, and written content at scale. What used to require studios, agencies, or production teams can now be done by individuals using powerful software. Education is also being disrupted. Students can use AI tutors capable of explaining complex subjects instantly, raising questions about the future role of teachers in traditional institutions. Healthcare, law, finance, journalism, no sector is immune. Perhaps the most concerning impact is on entry-level jobs. These roles historically served as the gateway into professional careers. If companies automate junior positions, new graduates may struggle to gain experience at all, creating a generation locked out of the traditional career ladder. Some economists warn of a potential hollowing out of the workforce, a shrinking middle tier with growth only at the very top and bottom. At the top, highly skilled experts who design, manage, or own AI systems. At the bottom, jobs that still require physical presence, human interaction, or unpredictable environments. In between, many traditional white-collar roles may simply fade away. This raises deeper societal questions. If fewer people are needed to produce goods and services, how will income be distributed? What happens to consumer demand if large segments of the population lose stable employment? Can existing economic systems adapt to a world where work is no longer the primary source of livelihood? Some propose solutions such as universal basic income, reduced work weeks, or new forms of social safety nets. Others argue that new industries will emerge, creating opportunities we cannot yet imagine. But transitions of this scale are rarely smooth. History shows that periods of rapid technological change often coincide with social unrest, political upheaval, and widening inequality. When economic security erodes, trust in institutions tends to follow. Another emerging concern is the concentration of power. Advanced AI systems require enormous computational resources, data, and capital, assets controlled by a small number of governments and corporations. This could lead to an unprecedented consolidation of economic and geopolitical influence. In this sense, the AI revolution is not just about jobs. It's about power. Nations that lead in artificial intelligence may dominate the global economy, shape technological standards, and influence the future of warfare, surveillance, and information control. Meanwhile, individuals face a more immediate reality: uncertainty. Skills that took years to develop may become obsolete within a few software updates. Career paths that once seemed stable now appear fragile. The pace of change makes long-term planning increasingly difficult. And yet, not all outcomes are negative. AI also has the potential to unlock extraordinary progress, accelerating scientific discovery, improving healthcare outcomes, optimizing energy systems, and solving complex global challenges. It could usher in an era of abundance unlike anything humanity has experienced. The question is not whether AI will transform society. It already is. The real question is who benefits from that transformation and who gets left behind. For now, the shift continues quietly. No dramatic announcements, no clear turning point, just algorithms improving, systems integrating, and roles gradually disappearing from organizational charts. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's already here, and its impact on the future of work and the balance of global power may be far more profound than most people are prepared for. If you want to understand the forces shaping our future, not after they happen, but while they are unfolding, subscribe to Iron Horizon. Because the next decade won't just change the world, it will redefine your place in it.